Knowing how to choose the right branding agency is essential. There's nothing worse than going through a rigorous rebranding process, only having to do it again because you decided on the wrong partner. Hey guys, welcome to Creative, where we help those athletes, sports marketers, and athletic business owners learn how to build those lasting legacies beyond the game. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we talk about solutions that can truly change the business of sports. Today, let's explore everything you need to know to choose the right branding agency for you. We'd love for you to tackle that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. So let's get right into the subject matter. How do you choose the right branding agency for you? There's nothing worse than going through that rigorous rebranding process, spending precious time and resources only having to do it again because you decided on the wrong partner. Many criteria must be considered when choosing the best branding agency for your business, from their possible advertising services, creative solutions, and digital marketing team to their clearly articulated process, brand image, and ability to do market research and provide a fresh perspective. Key there, fresh perspective. It's also an excellent idea to consider the agency's portfolio. You want to ensure their creative team understands your target audience and specific branding needs, even if part of the solution is developing some of your audience. They are data-driven and have a well-established process from beginning to end, starting with brand discovery. Let's explore everything you need to know to choose the right branding agency for you. So, with all the different types of agencies out there, let's first discuss what a branding agency really is. Well, a branding agency is a firm that specializes in creating and launching brands and rebranding existing brands for long-term success in new markets or defining new audiences or in their growth cycle. The role of said agency specializing in brand strategy is to create, plan, measure, and maintain brand strategy for clients, including support in brand positioning, brand promotion, and other forms of brand messaging. Many branding agencies also boast about internal marketing teams and are experts in digital marketing, possibly website development, and they may even do social media management. This is especially helpful for brands that are looking to develop long-term partnerships with consistent growth, better reach, and a leading edge against their competitors. So with all this talk about what a branding agency is, what do branding agencies really do? As mentioned, a branding agency's primary focus is to help new and existing brands hone in on their brand identity, create print and digital assets, clearly communicate services, help develop messaging and visuals that correlate with a company's overall vision, and follow a well-defined process that is rooted in evidence-based methodologies. In short, the focus of a branding agency is on either an existing or new brand and its branding needs. After all, branding is the foundation of any successful business or company. Without it, business owners can't expect to have a clear vision, well-organized decisions, or even an execution plan. The perfect branding agency will showcase a pre-established branding process from brand positioning to understanding brand identity and ultimately creating brand guidelines with your logo, public statements, message mapping for PR, etc. These components make a strong brand stand out from the competition. Branding agencies refer to this as a brand's key differentiator. When choosing a branding agency, be careful in your selection process. Be sure that both of you discuss the foundation of your business, clarify your goals and objectives, and communicate your visual identity throughout the process. From this information, the branding agency should be able to provide examples of some sort of measurable result, if it be from opportunity costs or referring out some of your operations, etc. Keep an eye out for their diverse portfolio and make sure it somewhat matches your company industry. Look for the right expertise and ensure that they have the right tools and resources to make a good partner. Speak with their former clients if they allow it, and create a list of essential attributes and requirements, as this is a good indicator of future success and critical steps in the selection process. No, not all branding agencies have referred partners that they can let you talk to. They're also business owners and busy. If after extensive research and communication you decide that they are the right agency for you, they should help provide a strategy to grow your brand and provide you with the right toolkit to embed your brand purpose, values, positioning, and identity into every aspect of your business, from social media to print and digital. Keep in mind that each branding agency is a bit different. They can be many things to many different companies. As mentioned previously, branding services vary greatly. Additionally, the expertise in the industry varies greatly, and it's ultimately your responsibility to vet them. Dive into their diverse portfolio and determine if they have the right expertise to help your new brand or existing brand reach new heights. The branding agency can be your strategist, creative, and design team, but overall, the role of a branding agency is to create, plan, manage, and measure your overall branding strategy in the early stages of your new business or during your rebranding process of growth. Why should you consider hiring a branding agency? In one of our previous videos, we've explored why branding and marketing are essential to any company's growth. I'll link that above. This includes social media marketing, web development, connecting with your audience through targeted ads, and other digital strategies. Now, this is no easy feat. Each of these elements takes significant time and resources, and many companies just don't have the budget and human resources required to pull it off, especially in the early stages of a company. That said, the process of branding is vital, which is why an agency partner is an excellent and effective choice for new brands that may have an investment and brands that are going through their gap period. Your business brand allows you to gain a competitive advantage, differentiate your products and services in your industry, build a robust portfolio of customers, and increase brand awareness. The key to success in today's heavily trend-driven and influencer-based market. Enlisting the help of other agencies allows you to accomplish all of these things and more. They will also have the right industry connections to elevate your brand to the next level. Your need to find the right expertise can result in a long, drawn-out process that involves vetting many agencies, but rest assured, it is well worth the process. So, I will link in the comments an article to the types of questions you can ask when hiring an agency. But in short, when entering into any conversation about the potential of hiring a partnership, here are some of the top questions you should ask, whether it's a branding agency, creative agency, naming agency, or marketing agency, or all of the above. Has a previous client experienced any notable roadblocks, challenges, or triumphs that you can speak to? If so, what did you do about it? What is your agency industry reputation? Why? What makes you a good branding agency? How do you differentiate your branding agency from other competitors? And what are brand identity and brand strategy essential elements to success of a business? Do you prefer working with new or existing brands? Most agencies have an extensive portfolio of clients. Can you share some insights or challenges into your past clients and industry expertise? What is your vetting process for bringing on a new company to your agency? And how do you know if it will be a prosperous partnership? With the answers to these questions in hand, you can choose a branding agency that makes sense for you and your brand. And remember, you should always look at your branding agency as a partner, not a vendor. Different branding agencies will respond to these questions differently, potentially mentioning marketing strategy, clients, and why rebranding can spur new life, process, and services. Remember, there are many criteria to consider when deciding whether or not a particular agency is a good fit. Many agencies will also choose to vet you and your brand with some sort of branding questionnaire. This is a good indicator of a legitimate branding agency that cares about their clients. They want to ensure that the partnership makes sense and is a mutual benefit. So, after all this talk, how do you know if they're a good fit? Before jumping on the phone with any agency, doesn't matter what they are, consider the following preliminary components and essential traits. Like I said, many agencies vary greatly. So use the following checklist to determine if they're a good fit for your industry and brand, and will provide the necessary attention and collaboration required to succeed with your target audience. Most branding agencies have extensive experience in many different industries. Consider their portfolio, experience, expertise, past clients, and examples of some of their work. And be sure to look through all that stuff as predetermining factors before even jumping on the phone with them. Different agencies have other processes and procedures. Before you choose a branding agency, consider their specifics and what kind of guidance they offer through the branding process. Consider how branding companies interact with their clients and which methods will work best for you and your team. Before you choose a branding agency, you need to consider your budget. So let's get down to the most important question that I know you're all wondering. How much do branding agencies cost? Well, honestly, it depends. Depending on the marketing and branding services offered, your price tag may vary. It's essential to be transparent up front, explain your budget, and ask them their criteria. Different branding agencies will have additional costs, so before you choose a branding agency, ensure you compare the pros and cons and remember the value you're getting from their services. Stay firm, but also be very realistic on the partnership, and don't be afraid to ask for a custom package with marketing and or branding services that fit your business model, because at the end of the day, every business is different. But most marketing and branding agencies are in the range of tens of thousands of dollars each month. There are also branding agencies just starting that may offer a more competitive price point for your business depending on what stage you're at. Consider the benefits of hiring an agency with more experience versus an agency with less experience. They involve a lot more risk. While you may be firm in wanting to work with the best branding agencies out there, it may not always be the best option for your business. So, what's next? You've decided that your new or existing business requires some assistance. You're ready to partner with an external branding agency and take your business to that next level. As mentioned, start by understanding your business internally first, your vision for the future, and the order you need to grow. For many brands, it's best to start with some sort of brand build process. Brand build is Creative's trademark process of developing an athletic company's brand identity, buyer persona, and building brand awareness to increase revenue for businesses. You want the best for your company: consistent growth, better reach, leading edge against your competitors, and the best experience for your customers. And this all starts with brand discovery. We hope you guys loved today's video, and if you want to learn more about the great solutions that can truly change the game, again, don't forget to tackle that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Now, this is Zach with Creative, where business is our sport.